Hello, I'm Brian DiCiano, and this is the Red Napkin presentation of the Caipirinha, classic Brazilian drink. It is made with cachaça, muddled lime, and sugar. Very simple, basically somewhat of a version of a daiquiri, but it's the Caipirinha. This drink is meant to be like a refreshing drink to be drinking like out on the beach in the sun. Cachaça is a sugarcane spirit, similar to rum, although the flavor is very different because it's made from sugarcane juice, fermented sugarcane juice instead of molasses, which rum is made from. The industry debate right now is whether to make cachaça a separate spirit category. Right now, it's actually just in the rum category and described as Brazilian rum. That is like the legal term of cachaça. So I'll start here in the pint glass because this is going to be shaken and then just pour it into the rocks glass. The Caipirinha can very easily be built as well. You'll also see it be made with crushed ice. But here I'm going to use a half of a lime. Some recipes vary, some use a whole lime. It really depends on the size of the fruit. This is a large lime, so you only want to use half of it. And if you use too much, it'll either be too sour or too bitter because you'll get too much of the lime oils or too much of the bitterness pith into the drink. And so when you cut the lime, you cut it similarly as you would for garnishes into wedges. So 8 wedges per lime. So for a half there's 4. And you want to make sure that you remove as much pith as possible, because that really does add a lot of bitterness to the drink, the pith does. So you want to remove that. So I'll just muddle this. You don't want to super destroy these limes. You just want to press on them with firm pressure just to bust the cells in the lime to release the juice and get some of the lime oils as well, because that's one of the unique characteristics of this drink, which makes it so refreshing, is all of the lime oils. And you Caipirinha purists probably aren't going to like this, but I'm going to use a sugar syrup instead of just using sugar. I really don't like using sugar in drinks, one, because it doesn't dissolve well, and so you end up with little sugar granules in your drink, which the texture is just not nice. And if you have sugar granules in your drink, that means they're not serving their purpose as being sugar integrated into the liquid to sweeten the liquid. So I'm going to use 1 ounce of sugar syrup, and you could definitely use any other kind of sugar product. You could use honey, you could use agave nectar, you could use a raw sugar syrup or even a dark brown sugar syrup. But I like just a white sugar syrup or a clear sugar syrup because it doesn't add flavor, and it really lets the flavor of the lime and the cachaça really bring forward. So I'll add 1 ounce of sugar syrup, and because this drink is like a refreshing drink, it's okay to add the sugar syrup because it's going to dilute the drink a little bit, which is a good thing because it makes it a little more refreshing, a little less cloying. So I'll add ice to this. And my cachaça using Sagachiba, multi-distilled cachaça. It has a very focused flavor. It's refined really nicely. So I'll add 2 ounces of this. And then this just gets a quick shake and pour it right into the glass. Rocks glass, just pour it right in with all the limes. See a nice pretty drink, very refreshing, super tasty drink. Classic Caipirinha. Enjoy.